My therapist convinced our entire support group to tattoo matching symbols on our body. Last night, we all felt the exact same pain. I knew something was wrong when I woke up screaming at 3 a.m. My roommate, Devin, was banging on my door asking what happened. The burning sensation across my shoulder blade felt like a knife pressed to red-hot metal. But when I pulled off my shirt, there was nothing there. Just the tattoo I got 3 weeks ago. Dr. Caro had convinced all 6 of us in her pain support group to get the same design, interlocking circles etched just below the shoulder. She called it a bonding symbol, said it would help us connect and heal together. I thought it was new age crap, but after 2 years of nerve damage from a car accident, I was desperate enough to try anything. Everyone else in the group felt the same. The next morning, I called Jonah, one of the guys in group, and my stomach dropped when he said he'd woken up at the same time with the exact same burning sensation. When I checked with Leah and Simon, they both said it too. 6 people, identical pain, all starting at 3:17 a.m. At our next session, Dr. Caro seemed too interested. She leaned forward, asking about the intensity, the duration, the exact location. She kept glancing at her watch like she was timing something. And when we described the pain, she smiled. Not with sympathy, but satisfaction. That's when I started digging. I found her old research papers online: neurological conditioning, synchronized pain responses in lab rats, experimental meditation exercises. The one that made my blood run cold was about using matching tattoos placed on nerve clusters to create shared sensory pathways. She theorized that with enough conditioning, people could be trained to feel exactly what others felt. And suddenly it made sense. The months of visualization exercises, the way she made us sit in a circle, staring at each other's tattoos while breathing until we were dizzy. She had been programming us. The real proof came when I staked out her office late one night. At exactly 3:17 a.m., the burning sensation tore across my back again, and I looked up to see lights flickering in her office. A silhouette moved past the blinds. She was doing something to herself. Cutting, burning, I don't know, but the pain hit all of us. She walked out looking exhausted, clutching a notebook, checking her phone like she was waiting for our messages. And she was. The next day, every member of our group got texts from her asking for detailed descriptions. She wasn't a therapist, she was collecting data. Leah dug deeper and found other groups, different cities, different conditions, chronic pain sufferers, trauma survivors, even addiction meetings. All of them had matching tattoos. Hundreds of people, maybe more, all connected through her. And in one of her hacked emails, we found out why. She was sharing her research with a defense contractor. She called it distributed compliance conditioning, a polite way of saying she'd created a way to torture whole crowds by hurting herself. We thought we had time to figure out what to do. Then midnight hit. The pain that night was unlike anything I've ever felt. Not just burning, not just stabbing. Every nerve in my body lit up at once. It felt like drowning and electrocution and fire all rolled together. For 3 hours, I couldn't move, couldn't breathe, couldn't think, just scream. When it ended, I lay on the floor shaking. My phone buzzed with messages from the others. All of them had gone through the same thing. Leah said she heard other voices during it, hundreds of them, crying and screaming in sync. She realized Dr. Caro had connected multiple groups at once, expanding the network. This morning, I got a text from an unknown number with nothing but an address and the word attendance required. It was the address of an abandoned warehouse outside the city. I know what will happen there. She'll stand in front of all of us and hurt herself while we collapse together, bound like puppets. And every time she takes it further, we'll feel it until none of us can resist. I used to think maybe I could run, cut it off me, burn it out. But the tattoo isn't just ink anymore. It's inside me. It's the pathway she built, and it doesn't fade. It's almost midnight again. The pain is already starting, faint but growing, crawling under my skin. I know she's waiting, and I know I'll be there whether I want to or not, because this isn't a support group anymore. It's a chain, and I'm never getting free.